Hello. Ah, nice. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Howdy do. All right. I think we can confirm the mic is on. Huzzah. Confirming the broadcast now. Mic. Nope. Mic's on. Broadcast fully functioning. Who's running scoring time? Is that also?
Oh crap! Why is that not up? That it is going to be you. I've got a second, I guess. They're still excited.
We'll be all right.
I saw it. Believe me, it's posted all over social medias. And you got freaking FaceTimes with people. I'm like, okay, congratulations.
What is the scorekeeping app?
Score leader. Once you're logged in, log that.
Right, and we're back and kicking off. The Titans start off the game with a incomplete pass. So we're already to the second down for the Titans against the pass our primetime defense. And you'll throw it outside. I think it's successful catch. Randall Dennis Jr. just gets his feet in. Good for a pretty good 20 yards. Peanut Gallery out here with their input.
Yes, it is.
Langdon looking for an opening downtown, finds it. Touchdown, number 10, Pierre. That was a 35-yard touchdown pass, Langdon to Baker. 6 points for the Titans. Biscuits. I left Captain Squeakers in the car. Yeah, let's grab that halftime. It's all right. He'll live. I crack the windows. It's all right. Let them let them a snack.
Should you need help, it's on my phone now.
Langdon got a big squadron of them on the right there. Manages to find an opening. Pruitt completes the extra 2 points, I want to say.
One or two, Nick.
Balls.
Steven, one or two?
Steve!
Two.
Thank you.
Okay.
I love his
Think it's-
honesty.
Yeah.
Alright. Lily, now you.
Ooh, good run by Alex Glover. Good for about 7 yards. Barrich throws it downfield. Caught by Frankie Prediger. Flag snagged by Baker after a grand total of a lot of yardage. They'll be down on their, what is that? Put it on the 5. Looks like he's putting it on the 5, which means 25, 30, something like 38 yards. Yeah. 20, 30. 40, 48. 48 yards. My goodness. Look at him go. It's crazy. Oh, 48. Yeah, 48 yards. Look at him, 48. Quick pass to Alex Glover. I believe that is good for the touchdown. About 5 yards. Barrich. Wait, no, not Barrich. 43. Kruger. Joel Kruger. Alex Glover. I believe Alex Barrich is on the team. Kruger fires to Clark. A little bit after the 6-second clock. Incomplete. That'll leave it at Titans 8. That's our primetime 6. Was that? Did you just update that? Okay. Because I opened it up. It's like, wait a minute, it's already updated.
I was like, he's probably watching the under screen to see exactly what goes on.
I appreciate that.
Kind of rush, time, score, camera, and commentating.
It's rough just doing score time and commentating. So adding camera to that would be visible, I would imagine. Oh my goodness! Flag snagged by Kruger after quite a large gain.
Devin John.
That's Devin Jones. Devin Jones. Okay. Oh. 20-yard gain. Pass to Johnson.
Now, no, it makes sense.
Langdon to Pruitt. Wait, that's Kamai. Okay, I thought it was Kamai. Why is he wearing Daniel? Why is he wearing Langdon's jersey? It's mixing me up. I was gonna say, it's like, dang, I could have swore that. I could have swore that was Kamai. Looks an awful lot like this guy named Daniel.
That's their extra.
Okay, that makes a whole lot more sense.
Because you're like, I know that guy.
It's like, I could have swore. I knew who that was. My defense, I don't know Dan Langdon, so
You don't know that it's not him.
he looks awful, and he's even playing quarterback too. That's crazy.
The new QB upfield this year.
Like with the new QB who looks the same. With very different all right, that short.
What? You didn't get a single flag?
No, he needs
Oh my goodness, Pisoni. Oh my goodness, what a nice dip by Glover there. Still snagged by Barrett. The dual pull by Barrett and Dennis. Glover's run was good for about 10. Short pass was good for about 10. There we had it out to Prediger. Prediger's catch good for 15. No, more than 15. Like 19. 3rd and 1. Lofting it up. Yeah. Yeah.
Riding them all the way.
Yep, that's going to be 15 in the first. That's going to be 5 in the middle. I mean, I just knew it was interference. I didn't say who on. Fourth down. I couldn't see the far side of that, so I just presumed based on what I could see. Ooh, long pass, complete to Clark. 31-yard touchdown pass. That'll make it 12-16. Okay. Earlier, the scoreboard was not quite updating as quickly on the stream, so I wanted to make sure it was accurately reflecting. Quick pass into Prediger for 2. Past our prime time, closing that gap, 14-16. Hurd taking his time, throwing up. The Glover dances around in the sunlight just enough to mess up Baker's focus. Incomplete. Hurd fires out quick to Dennis Jr., who catches it and is good for about 11 yards. That'll bring up 3rd down for the Titans.
Doing her job.
See that? Yeah.
Hurd on the run, throws it, intended for Pierre, smacked away by Frankie Prediger. Incomplete. 4th down for the Titans. And 10 to go for the first. They got to make 10 here, or they turn it over to past our prime time. Past our prime time, who's been playing catch up so far this game. If they make this stop, it'll be the first defensive stop so far this game, but it won't. Pierre Baker makes a catch, tiptoes into the end zone, far left side, touchdown. Titans. That'll put them up 22-14. Sometimes the closer you taking on defense, the more points will slip through your fingers. Or some other relevant quote. Fourth down is very stressful. Looks like Titans are going for two here. Mayu looking at Pruitt, finds him.
24-14.
That'll make it Titans 24 past our prime time 14. So far, each drive has ended in a touchdown. Past our prime time, unfortunately down by 2 scores though, as they did not complete one of their 2-point conversions.
6:30.
Intended receiver Dean P. Incomplete. Bring up second down past our prime time. Back to Dean. Flag snagged by Devin Johnson. Reasonable gain there. Yeah, wait, how far was that? Was that like a 20-yard gain? What? Ooh. Pass successful to Frankie Prediger. Flag pulled by Pisoni, but not before about a 15-yard gain and a first down. Handoff to Glover, pitch to Clark. Flag snagged by, I want to say, Randall Dennis Jr. Yep. I just wanted to heard the pop, and I wanted to make sure I saw who had the flag.
Well, I saw Luke did it, so I was like, ah, the other guy.
Total gain of about 15. Kruger finds Dean again. Dean in the middle, avoids flagpoles, and makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, prime time. 4 minutes, 30 seconds left in the half.
If the school notes are not counted, I would do right now. You basically select it and hit refresh. Because it's a whole scene? It's a whole scene itself.
Kruger scrambling under pressure, tries to run, avoids 2 defenders into the end zone. 2 points past our prime time. Once again, they score, but they're still down by 2.
So, I mean, that's why. Yep. As long as that.
Right now, it's 4 scores to 4 scores, but the Titans have an extra 2-point conversion on prime time. Hurt under pressure, fires quick out to Pruitt. Pruitt, pitch to Pisoni on the right. He's moving back to Pruitt. I'm going to say they're down there. All right. Total gain, Pruitt, Pisoni, back to Pruitt. Grand total 30-yard gain and a first down. Which team?
Sorry,
Bird under pressure, barely avoids sack, scrambling. Gets a couple more tackles snagged. Yeah. Oh, by Predator.
we're field one.
Bird's run, good for about 18.
Within between plays, as long as they're not.
You like being a pretty face on camera.
RDJ flag snagged by Kruger, calling him short despite his height. 1 yard to go for the Titans. Past our prime time, making them work.
This one is supposed to be. Well, I guess they shipped it from Cali to here.
Bird under pressure again. Flags not snagged. Where is it? Oh, no, the defender's flag came out. Oh, wait, no. No. That was his flag. That was a sack. Yep, I was incorrect. Referee saying he got it away. Left tonight. Half. Hurd lofts it up into the corner over the head of Randall Dennis Jr. Incomplete.
Clock stops now, right?
I'll try to call out. I'll stop the clock. Oh my goodness, not the turnover. Nice. Okay, turnover. The first defensive victory so far this half. Past our prime time, barely hanging on. Quick pass to Dean. I believe he's down. That's timeout.
49.
Yeah, I don't know either. I'll just.
Second down for prime time.
No Prescott.
Kruger looking around. Fires it quick and low into the middle. Gets to Prediger. Defense going for the ball, but don't quite get there. Prediger gets all the way into the end zone. Grand total of what was that? 40, something like a 50, just shy of a 50-yard touchdown pass for Prediger.
Last stop, you guys took the lead. Yep.
That'll put past our primetime up for the first time this game, 28-24. Trying to extend their lead to 6. Kruger fires over the side. My goodness. Johnson with an incredible stretch out. Perfect pass, though. Still makes it to Clark. 2-2.
To a wall.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Don, I go to a wall. Better not stand there any.
I can't tell you how many times I've yelled.
We need to get some cones and some like caution tape around us. Just this whole little area. Yeah. Heard no rush this time. Gets it to RDJ in the middle. Snagged by Prediger. Gets rolling. Clock is still running. Calling a time. Give him 5.
Although it fits in a thing. I have three bumpers, and if it's got like dust on it, it's much better. I think it needs to be like a sponge almost, but it doesn't work because it's in real leather. I've seen it.
You heard. Keeps peeking right, but throws it mid, finds Pruitt. Pruitt pitches it back to Baker. It's running. Using their last Titans have used their second and last timeout. 18 seconds left. Total gain on that one just about 20, split between Pruitt and Baker. Where is he standing? No, 25. 25-yard gain split between Pruitt and Baker. Bird fires low, finds Pruitt. Pruitt pitches back to Baker again. They're throwing him down. Clock. They calling half of the time.
No, it's like 10 seconds. Well, we're at 9 seconds.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like there was a penalty on the play that ends up with a 10-second roll off. We had 9 seconds left in the half, and that'll end the half. All right, at the end of that half, Titans 24 past our primetime 30. Only a single score difference in this game. Let's see how they continue to play in the second half. Can both teams keep it? All right, coming out here on the second half, we got Primetime. Good fake hand off the Glover. Kruger under pressure. Flag snagged by Pruitt after about a 4-yard gain. Oh, nope. He's giving him about, not 4, other side of the cone, giving him about 6 from that Kruger run. Ooh, actually handing it to Glover. Quick pitch. Does the grapevine. Sony still manages to snag that flag after a total gain of about 15. 14-yard gain.
We could roll 5.
Quick pass and pitch back.
But that does mean that I'm going to have to roll.
Quick pass to Clark. Pitches it back to Kruger, whose run is good for a first down and 14 more yards. Kruger, quick pass, Dean P. Pruitt. Okay, yeah, he's okay. Let's say a little bit of handsy playing. It's a patty cake. That's the one. A little bit of patty cake going on there. So they're gonna dock him 5 yards. Total gain of 6 after the penalty. Over past to Dean. Dean flag snagged by Sony. Good for about 12 yards. I believe this is, I want to say like third down. It's third down. You got a cross.
Yeah.
1, 2. Kruger's still looking around. Ooh. Intended again for Dean. Pruitt gets his hands on it. Knocks it down. Incomplete. Okay, this is either third or fourth. Kruger looking for an opening. Coverage is tight. Finds Clark in the end zone. Back right. Touchdown on Primetime. Thank you. Getting past our Primetime. Up by another 6. Primetime going for 2 to extend the lead. You're saying, yep. Touchdown, Kruger barely skips it in on the back corner or front corner. Good for 2. Past our Primetime 38 over the Titans 24. That was the first possession of the game. Titans get to bring it back now. Past our Primetime with started off on defense and got one defensive win during the first half. Titans going to need a defensive win, at least one defensive win, here in the second. Kamayu, hurt under pressure, fires out to the side, collected by Pruitt, pitch back to Pisoni. Pisoni is running, he pitches it to Baker. There's a lot of people who are standing around. I don't think they needed to be standing around because the refs are calling that a touchdown. Defense is arguing the quarterback was too far up. Refs are saying he was not too far up. defense thinks the quarterback was up too far. Refs do not think so. Okay. And that's it, yeah. So the defense gave up. It seems the defense gave up early because they thought they were going to get a penalty that never came. Third under pressure, gets it to Pruitt. A little bit disoriented, does not complete the extra point. One way or the other, that'll put the Titans back within one score. The Titans only down by 8 now. That was the first 2-point conversion they've missed yet. First one? Yeah, 20. Glover fakes a pitch. He's quick, he's slick. Not faster than Pisoni. Glover's run good for 25, 30, 35, 37-yard run by Glover. But as infrequent as runs are in this league, that'll definitely put him up pretty high. Back to Glover again. Another pitch goes down. I think he's trying to dip to avoid the flag. Knee hits the ground, though. Pruitt still manages to snag it. Overall, decent gain for about 10. Yeah. Over 10? Yeah, over 10. Well, maybe 12 for that. That one was a 6-yard touchdown pass over to Pettiger. Touchdown, Primetime. That'll put Primetime up 44-30. Titans previously down by 8. They could really use a stop here, and they did. All right. Titans will be down by 14 now. A reasonable comeback within 2 scores. They need to score now and then get a defensive success. Titans under pressure. Hurd fires low. Good to RDJ. Catches it against the ground. Good for, what are they saying? Good for 5. Short gain on that one.
Maybe.
Second down, Titans. Hurd backward to Pruitt. Up to RDJ, who catches it. Touchdown, Titans. Yep, touchdown, Titans. Pow.
His brothers. Yes.
Hewitt's pass to RDJ. Good for 50 yards and 6 points.
That's the one that drew in Love and all.
Titans closing the gap. They're up 36-44. Currently only down by 8. A reasonable score span to close.
He's like 3 times this. Like I look up to him.
Touchdown and 2 points to even things up. Those 2 points would make it so they just need a touchdown. Mayu under pressure. Fired to Hurd over the top of his head. Incomplete. Still good score for the Titans. Still within one possession. The Titans just really need a defensive stop here in the second half in order to close the gap. Krugler throws it low. That's gotta draw something. Yeah, convenient of roughs.
Ripping up right now. I got it. That's probably right.
Yeah, it looked like he had the flag out and he was gonna throw it. They both thought the other one had already thrown it. But they agreed that there was something there. Okay, yeah. Unnecessary roughness or pass interference, one of the two on the defense. Krugler over the top of Dean Fulton. Incomplete. So that should have been a first down.
It should have been down. He should have because he stood behind the line squinting and he said 6. So wouldn't that give a 6-second sack?
It depends. If he says 6 as his arm is in motion, then you're allowed to keep rolling it. Glover spinning around like a whirling dervish. Manages to pull out about 10 yards and a first down. Okay, it looks like there is a flag as well. Giving him 5. It looks like minor holding on the defense, so it'll put him up 15 total. Oh my goodness, Dad, there's a handout. It's gonna go uncalled.
Okay, so the quarterback has the ball and the guy's pounding. Quarterback behind the line screaming. But you keep pounding until he crosses that line, right? It's there. Yes. It's not when you get 5, this quarterback plays scrambling.
5 for 3.
Kruger throws to the waiting hands of Baker. Baker's fixes his mistake as much as he can with a flagpole on the 4. That could be that defensive stop that the Titans needed to get back in the game here. Recontest the lead. All right. Hurd under pressure, firing high. Good to Johnson. Johnson doing some spinnies. Yeah, he's gonna get a little charge for that one. He did spin, but he kept moving. He kept moving forward. It wasn't a big one, but you got to watch it.
We're trying to get on it.
I believe it was.
Yeah, same result.
Yeah, minor charging. He didn't bull rush him down, but he did move into his.
Run into a stationary.
There are minor and major penalties. That was a minor one. Hurd under pressure, throws it to Pruitt. Pruitt fires to RDJ. RDJ on his zoom total of about 30 yards. Threw it to RDJ. Flag finally grabbed by Prediger.
Not even like 5.
And then 33 yards. Titans only down by 8 now with 5 minutes to go.
Respond the ball. Respond the ball.
Pass to Pruitt to Hurd into the end zone. Was that a 2-point conversion? Or was that the touch?
The touchdown. They're going for.
That was a touch. Oh yeah, that is. Yeah, you're correct. Yeah.
We just two to tie it.
All right. Titans down by 2 here. They're going for their 2-point conversion. They need to make this in order to tie it up. They'll need to make a defensive success at some level after this in order to pull out a win, as Primetime will have the advantage of possession. On to the left side. They make it. They'll tie the game up. Titans in Primetime. Tie it up 44-44. Devin Johnson full stretching out and bringing in that ball to tie up the game. Primetime coming out quick. Ooh, unfortunate. Kruger passes. Prediger tries a lateral. Not quite prepared for it. Ball will hit the ground, called down where it lands, and no gain or loss. What you do about nothing. Fires over to Dean P. Flag snagged by Pruitt and Baker. Pruitt, the first one to get it after a total gain of about 12. Kruger. Yep, that'll be time. That'll run the 6-second play clock and bring up 3rd down for Primetime. They. You're fine. I was saying the play clock, within like the shot clock, the 6 seconds. The game clock is still rolling. The play clock is good. Coming up on the 2-minute warning here. Here's Kruger trying to find an opening up to the side. Intercepted by Alexander Barrich, giving the Titans a significant boost here at the 2-minute warning. That is the second defensive success that the Titans needed. Let's see how they use it. Now putting the Primetime on the back foot here. Still anyone's game. Hurd under pressure over to Pruitt. Pruitt running down the left sideline, pitches it way back, almost all the way across the field to Hurd. Hurd spinning around, flag snagged by Alex Glover. We got flags on the field, though I'm kind of unclear on what it is because I was not watching for flags.
I just want to stop the clock because I see no flag.
Good call. Either way, penalties will stop the clock at 1:46. I'm not really sure what the end result was there. I think they just. Oh, wait, no, they gave him 5. Maybe defensive holding? Yeah, probably minor defensive holding. Hurd, quick pitch to RDJ. He runs around the middle.
Associate with that.
Avoids 2 defenders. Makes it into the end zone. Touchdown. Titans. That'll put them at that 5-0 to fo over Primetime. Minute 38 to go. Titans making those 2 defensive stops they needed to tie and then take the lead. Not just yet.
I don't know.
Hurd throws it up, intercepted by the defense, but it is a extra point. We do not turn those in this league. That will result in an incomplete attempt. Titans up by 6 over past our prime time. Prime time with a whole minute and 38 to go to come back here. Let's see what they do with it. Kruger, quick snap to Clark. Clark flag snagged by Devin Johnson after a gain of 5. Minute and 30. Clock is running. Second down for prime time. To Kruger. Quick pass to Glover. Glover snagged inbounds. Clock keeps running. His gain of 9. 120 for prime time. Snap to Kruger. This will be third down here. He's trying to find an opening over Prediger on the right. Running down the right side. He switches over. Flag pulled by Baker. That's enough for a first down. That's,
Damn, it's 50 to 44.
yeah, buddy. 10, 20. Where are they putting it? No, that'd be 20. 20 would be that one there. It looks like they're putting him on 30. Yeah, it's a little shy of the 30. Yeah. 25, about 25 on that one. Or was that Prediger? Yeah, 25 for Prediger there. And first down. Hand off to Glover. Glover is doing something. He's shuffling around. Flag snagged by Barrich. Second down. 52nd. Clock is running. Prime time. Prime time trying to run the clock low to not give the Titans a good run back here. They got to score in order to make it worth it. He's dumping it into the far back. Incomplete. Clock does stop. 22 seconds. In order for this strategy to work, Primetime does have to score and has to have the clock be running. The Titans do still have 2 timeouts. Kruger had Clark on the far right for just a second. No longer. Oh, pass to Prediger. Incomplete. Stop the clock again. 15 seconds left after that one. Sitting on the 8-yard line. They have to score here.
And Dave told me to switch things.
Big bunch up in the middle. A lot of stuff going on there. Fires over to Prediger. Manages to hold on to it. Down into the end zone. Touchdown. Prime time. That'll tie the game up 50-50 with 8 seconds to go in the game.
Oh.
50 to 50 with 8 seconds.
Primetime has successfully run the clock down to almost nothing before their score. They need to get this 1-point conversion in order to actually win off of it, though. Otherwise, it will go into overtime most likely. So over to Glover. Glover is in 1 point. Prime time. That'll put them up by 1 point with only 8 seconds to go in the game. What a game this has been so far. I'm not saying it's over yet because they still have 8 seconds. But my goodness.
You just gotta go. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you could try.
Yeah.
Referees are going to be watching this one close. These players are going to do as much as they can. Now you heard back over to Jaron Pruitt. Pruitt goes up and out to stop the clock. And total of 10, trying to use the few seconds they have left to make that last play a little easier. Grand total of a 3-second play to gain 10 yards on that one. Right. 4, 5, and that's game. It just bombs it downfield. It's a Hail Mary. That's game. And that will be game. We're still going to give Clark the interception for stats, but that will end the game there. Very close game here. At Primetime takes it by a mere 1 point over the Titans in the last 10 seconds of the game. Thank you all for watching. Thanks to the players for coming out and giving it their all tonight. Thanks to the camera crew. Thanks to the commentary crew. That's me. Thanks to Isaac. My goodness, fireworks going off. I really like this. And all that other stuff. Stick around to see another game. Or don't. Or, click on another YouTube video. I don't really care at this point. Thank you for joining us again here on Tuesday nights. That initial pass, first pass of the game, Bradley to Callahan was good for 20 yards. Bradley looking for another opening, fires it downfield, complete. Woo! He's dancing, he's raising his arms, doing all kinds of stuff. Friggin', is he wearing number 11? I'll get 11 here. Oh, number 0, that makes more sense. Shad Lewis. Pass was good to Shad Lewis for a grand total of 31 yards. Bradley looking around, fires it to Lewis, broken up by Whitner, I believe.
Go play for the other team.
Gotta do what we gotta do.
One of the Whitners. That was Jack. No. Oh, wait. What was that Modulin? Balls. Gonna need to see the numbers again for a few times. Just tosses it up. Incomplete. Third down for the Sneaker Boys. Yeah, I think it's Modulin. I really like the Hawaiian Falcons jersey designs. However, it is difficult to read their numbers and their names from farther away, as they are multicolored. Wait, that's right. Right. Bradley rolling out, bringing out fourth down for the Sneaker Boys after an incredible two-play, 55-yard drive. Coming up short here in the last 4, unless Hawaiian Falcons defense. Sneaker Boys. Callahan takes the snap, fires it back to Bradley. Bradley in the end zone. Short conversion, touchdown. Sneaker Boys. That was to clarify again, that was a snap to Callahan. Passed it back to Bradley for 4-yard touchdown, 6 points. Falcons did a great job of holding them until then, making them really work for it. Let them know it wasn't going to be as easy as those 2 plays for the rest of the game. Bradley looking for an opening in the middle. Find somebody whose number in just a second. Turn around. 7. Nice. Okay. Antoine Calvin on that extra point. It's just 1 on that extra point. Now, Hawaiian Falcons coming out under pressure from Davey. Lobs it. A bright pink egg. They definitely have a nice motif going here. Oh, Whitner snapping to Whitner. Quick pass to Ari. Nope, not Ari. Looking around. They're calling him down. Number 0, Chris Booker on that pass. Zooming around at the speed of sound. His flag got shot after a total gain of about 7 on that one. Bring up third down for the Hawaiian Falcons.
Ah,
Are you playing?
I am playing. I'm just over here on D and else. You guys are good without.
Good. Whitner under pressure throws it deep left, intended for Hansen, incomplete. Hawaiian Falcons not taking a chance on that one. They're punting it and letting their defense take over. It's one defensive victory for the Sneaker Boys so far. Mill, Whitner, and Whitner are going to drive me crazy. When they're running around through other people, they look very similar. Someone who's not already familiar with all three of them. First down, incomplete from Sneaker Boys. Second down from the 5. Incomplete, but it did hit the receiver's hands. Defense has to pick it up here. Bradley hands it off to Callahan. It will not stop the 6-second count. Callahan pushes back to Bradley. Bradley taking off on the left sideline. He's already made it 25 yards. Makes it 35 yards before his flag is snagged by Booker. First down, Sneaker Boys. That was a backward pass to Bradley, and it was still behind the line, so I believe that counts as a run? Question mark? Motion from Callahan, snap to Bradley. Bradley fires to the side, off the ground before it can quite get to Calvin. Complete, second down. Oh my goodness, Bradley fires! Defense got a hand on it, but my goodness. Good thing for them that they did. Third down, 20 to go. Sneaker Boys. The Lion Falcons really good at closing off the defense on their side of the field. Motion from 11. Snap to Bradley. Everyone's deep. Everyone's just running around in the end zone. Catch interception by TJ Modulin on the Falcons, giving them just what they needed. It'll be a first down for the Falcons from their own 3. All right, here come the Falcons. Quick handoff to Hansen. Hansen throws it up to Modglin. Modglin out of bounds after a gain of 15. Flag is snagged. I know that guy. What's his name? Pass to Booker. Booker shakes one snag. Flag snagged after first and a gain of about 15. Chase, real quick. What's the name of the guy wearing 11? That's Chris. That's Robinson. Yes. Yes. And is this Barrage here in the gray? That should be yes. That'll be Barrage. Yep. Right. Pass once again to Booker. Booker shaking it left, shaking it right, but can't avoid Lintzilla. That's Davey, the double O's on the snag. Game. Mill at quarterback. Mill passes it quick to Modulin. Flag snagged by Robinson. On him short. Short King makes it to just inside the 5. Total gain of about 4, I want to say. Yeah, about 4. Mill looking for the end zone. Under pressure. Dumps it back across. Touchdown, Jack Hansen. Good for just over 4 yards and 6 points. That'll put them at 6. Still down by 1 from the Sneaker Boys. 6 minutes to go in this first half. Bill under pressure. Fires. Caught by Modulin. Good for the 1-point conversion. That'll tie the game up 7-7. All right, Bradley to Callahan. Quick snag by Modulin. Bradley looking back quick over to Chris. Chase again. Smacked away by Modulin. Goblin the Modulin on that. He is all over the place these last few plays. He's doing really good, but he is involved quite a bit here. Let's see if he can keep this up for the rest of the game. Endurance is definitely a factor. The Sneaker Boys have a reasonably deep bench. Bradley setting up, firing deep, intended for Antoine Calvin. It was right there, but unfortunately, so was Jake Hansen on the defense. able to smack it down. Sneaker Boys opting to go for it on 4th down. Run around enough, they might be able to pull a foul. We'll see. Bradley firing at the last minute. Back to Calvin. Antoine Calvin catches it for a 50-yard touchdown, Sneaker Boys. That'll put them up 13-7, sending the extra points. Bradley, capable of slinging those big bombs downfield if left unattended. Bradley, no pressure. Over to Barrage, able to insert his presence purely and fairly, and is good to make that 14th point. Put them up by 7. It'll be 14-7 Sneaker Boys over the Falcons. Did you give them their one? Did you give them their one?
Yes.
Making sure it was. Let me refresh this stuff. Mills to Modulin. Flag snagged by number 3 on the defense.
One.
Damn, there's so many names here on the roster, and I don't have his. Okay. I think mine are charging. Mills fire in, snagged by Bradley. Good to Jake Hansen. 3rd down, just outside the 5. That was good for 17. Mills out to Booker. Booker goes out after a 1st down, stopping the clock at 55. Refresh board. Mills fires back over to Hansen. Hansen out of bounds. Gain of about 11. I think Sneaker Boys got their additional 1 point. Pretty sure it's 14-7 on yours.
They get 1 point on each touchdown.
Yeah. Ooh, Bradley snagging Mills. Clock is running. Can you refresh your score page?
It did go down to 13.
Okay.
14, 14, 17. And then it scrolled down.
That-
Maybe I hit the minus one scrolling down because I don't have this
That-
on my screen.
That happens on it all the time.
I blame Fat Finger.
So I've accidentally hit reset on the clock more than stop and start. So quarterback under pressure, scrambling, doing a whirl out of bounds on about the 3. About an 8-yard gain for Hawaiian Falcons.
Back and forth game.
Oh yeah, Sneaker Boys just scored. Now the Falcons are
Both had the
right down there. Oh yeah, they're both at 1 interception per side.
And this is to
And
make
they're-
it even.
Yeah.
Okay, I see it. All right, man. I'm just telling you, my game picks have been good tonight.
Touchdown Falcons! It's a 3-yard touchdown pass from Mills to Modulin.
I was wondering if I get some of that. That's what it.
Cool. I went over there and Modulin. So I went out there and
All the letters or each word together.
yeah. Yeah, I made sure to talk to them. Like, hey, when I say your names, I want to make sure I pronounce them right.
Because they know us, but they'll certainly.
Except Davies. I won't say Davies' name right.
Nope.
That's intentional. Going for the 1-point conversion here. Under pressure. He's going full sideways. He's in for the additional point to tie it up. 14-14.
14.
They went for 1, yeah. No, they got both of them. Yep. Sneaker Boys trying to Hail Mary it out here with 18 seconds. Over to Barrage. Barrage down the sidelines. Shifts out of bounds after 15. That'll make the rest of this a little bit easier for him. Fires to the outside. Antoine Calvin gets out again. 8 seconds. Gain of 10. Right. Just shy of first down. Yeah. Almost on the line. The down doesn't really matter. They're not going to get 2 more downs anyway. Not in 8 seconds. 8 seconds. All right, snap to Bradley. Gets it off right. 2 seconds. Bradley throws that pass with just his toes holding it the line. That was good for 16 yards. Crap, who even caught that? I did not catch who caught that. Snap to Callahan, pitch to Bradley. This is going to be it. Bradley running for the touchdown. Swivels his hips just enough to avoid the defense. Scores on the buzzer. Here, hold on. They might get a redo of the play. Maybe.
Nope, they called halftime.
All right, they're calling half. All right. Now, since that was on the offense, they are calling him down as he was touched, and he did not have a flag. That will end the first half, 14-all. Come back in just a few minutes for the second half, or click forward on your YouTube video to do just that.
Yeah, he decided against it. He decided
Fred Durst said, keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is. Time for the second half of this game. Hawaiian Falcons coming out. Game is tied 14-all. Hansen with the ball. Dumps it deep downfield to Booker, just past his reach. Incomplete. Coming out hard here at the beginning of the second half.
So, he's like, here, he's like, looking at the rings,
Hey, they're running to it.
Mills on the run. Yeah. Hey Chase. Hey Chase. What's number three's name?
Jimmy. Should be Jimmy Bacon or Jim.
Jimmy Barker. Jimmy Barker. There it is. Well, or he's wearing a different jersey tonight.
might be.
I'd be wearing last season's jersey. It happens. Mill to Modulin. Modulin picks it up. Flag snagged. Just shy of a first down. Fourth and inches. God Lewis on the pole. A bit of a discussion to be had there from the refs because it was contact, but they both moved into the position.
Yes, but offense has the right one, doesn't
It sort of depends. Do they? Okay, it looks. I think what the end result there was it was on both of them, and if even with a dual penalty canceling itself out, you can't go at the end of the play like that. So turnover on the first down mark. Big pass to Callahan. Melvin on the pass there to Callahan. Looks like second down. So that pass was good for about 26 yards. Calvin to Callahan. Okay. Calvin looking for an opening, fires it, finds him in the back. Was that Granger? I think it's Granger. I'm like 95% sure that's Orlando Granger on the touchdown. And I am correct. It was Orlando Granger. 6 points for the Sneaker Boys. Put them up for 20 over the Falcons. Means the Sneaker Boys are now at 2 defensive wins, and the Falcons are at 1. Over to intended for Granger. A little bit of miscommunication on whether or not he should keep running or stay. Incomplete extra point.
Okay, 14:35. What's game?
Yep.
Okay.
Sneaker Boys up by 6, 20-14. Falcons coming out.
It's got off 750 out. No. They told me anything with 2 minutes. It's in there. You two. Take like a very cold.
Mills on the run. Steps out after a 10, 20-yard gain from Mills on the run. Mills under pressure, throws to Granger, open, goes across the field, but his flag is snagged. Chris Robinson. Grand total gain of about 8 and a first down. Mills under pressure, throws it up over the top. Out of reach of Jake Hansen. Incomplete.
I have like. No, I was gonna say you can type it. You got it here if you need it. This one's good actually. What's that wall? This. Oh, this? Yeah. Where's you got it? You guess I'm on 20 hours. Yeah. We just got to start.
Mills finds Hansen again. Hansen avoids one snag. Flag is pulled by Shad Lewis. We're only after a gain of about 20.
Down here, over there. The outside.
Nice. I do get a lot of trees out here.
All these mats and stuff flying above everybody's head.
Like, good. Get these bats out here. I need them. Need all these bugs.
The skeeters here.
Yeah.
You know those are going to be coming. Everybody's up for it. Nope, not yet.
Mills pass complete. Touchdown. 4-yard pass. Mill to Modulin for 6 points.
No, that's not. Oh, Sticker Boys didn't get the extra point. I was like, how are they?
Oh, yeah.
Get the extra. It's like, wait a minute, my math is math.
Right. Falcons have the opportunity to take the lead here if they can clinch this extra point. Otherwise, they turn it over as a tie almost exactly halfway through the second half. Mill trying to find the opening, finds Booker right in the middle, completes that 1-point conversion, putting them up 21-20 with 10 minutes to go.
It is 20, 10 minutes.
Thanks.
Hey, what's the big ball on it? That's really neat.
Oh, it's actually it's named after
That real prime level? That real football or people were saying
Commentator is just now learning that Mill and the Whitners are cousins, which makes a lot of sense. Quick fire from Calvin to Bradley. Bradley, unable to keep his feet, goes down after a 20-yard gain. Oh, 9 minutes. Callahan on the left side. Callahan avoids some stuff. Overall, that was the previous one wasn't 20. I apologize. The previous one was good for 15, and that was good for 8. 211. Robinson's catch is good for about 15 yards and a first down. If we had chains, they'd be moving, but they'd also be like 30 yards long, so they'd also be really heavy. Callahan takes over the ball, avoids 4 flagpoles to make it into the end zone. Callahan's touchdown rush, good for 15 yards and 6 points. Alvin once again behind center. Throws it over to Robbins. He's saying he still makes it in. Booker quick on the snag. But unfortunately for him, Robinson has already crossed the line. That was a 2?
Yeah.
2-point conversion is good to Robinson there, putting Sneaker Boys up by 7. Hawaiian Falcons now need a touchdown and an extra point to tie things up. 2 extra points to take the lead. Because that's how numbers work.
Oh wow. 16.
Mill under pressure from Parker throws it up to Hanson. Hanson's referees checking with each other, but I think the overall theme is that the players thought there was a penalty that stopped the play, but there are incredibly few penalties that stop plays, which means that was a touchdown. I think the idea is that what he was saying it wasn't, or it was a legal lateral. That was legal? Again, evidently.
Yeah.
That was a four.
Okay, what's that? 26.
Oh, 28-27. You, that you're up by 1.
Falcons trying for the extra point here. Over to Hansen. Flag is snagged, but there's once again he's just like Robinson down at the other end zone. He is in before the flagpole, which will result 4 minutes 30 seconds. Tie is 28 all.
Yeah, we'll find it. Solid. Let's go.
Callahan famously shifty on his feet there. Shuffling back, his flag is snagged by Booker after a gain of 5.
Who's hurt? Who's hurt?
Oh my goodness, snagged by Barrage. Antoine Calvin to Barrage. Grand total gain 20. What are they putting it? 27 yards to Barrage and a first down. Snap to Calvin. Pitch to Bradley. Yep. What a sack because Bradley didn't get the snap, but it's still a snag. A little behind the line. Looks like a loss of 1.
Wow,
Calvin throws out to the left to Callahan. Flag snagged by Booker. My goodness. Yeah. Gain of about 10 there. Eight yards for the touchdown. Calvin throws to Bradley, but he goes out of bounds just before the end zone. Oh no, it looks like the ball got to him just out of bounds, incomplete. Oh, okay, never mind. Eight for the Sneaker Boys here. Under pressure, Chase Callahan. So Calvin to Callahan for the 8-yard touchdown. That'll put the Sneaker Boys up by 6. The clock is stopped at 1:56. We are within the 2 minutes. It's probably yell out.
I did.
Okay. I was probably looking at something else. Not paying attention. Sneaker Boys 34, Falcons 28. Sneaker Boys attempting to make it a 8-point lead. Ooh, almost out of the hands of Calvin, manages to snag it. He gets it away late, just over the head of Bradley. That'll leave the Sneaker Boys are up by 6. 1:56 left, which with the stopped clock is quite a bit more time than you'd think. So don't sweat it.
Bad.
That is at least
Yeah, that's what the government is.
at least one full go, one full drive for I don't know, probably both teams unless they run the clock intentionally. Mill quick. Oh my goodness. Yep. Yeah.
Can't do that.
Yeah, I mean it's easy to do. You catch the ball, you turn upfield, but you're moving forward already before you turn, and there's already a defender standing there. Yeah, it's it's like flag guarding. It's natural to do so.
Well, it's
The
personal foul.
it depends. There are different levels to it. There's like intentional charging, which is a personal foul, but most all the time it's yeah, like most every foul has a minor version depending on if it was obviously intended or not. Yeah, it's complete to Booker. Booker able to stop on a dime, give you 9 cents change. He's running all over the place. Kneels it. Kneels it right at the end. Yeah, he's
131.
What's going on?
you got it still running.
On a touchdown.
I'm seeing it still running. Is it supposed to? Oh, okay, yeah, because he kneeled it. Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Should still run.
Yeah, you are correct. You are correct.
What? You're at
1-8, 1-7, 1-6. Try.
Clock is running. He nailed it.
Yeah. 1 minute.
I've been around for as much time as possible.
50 seconds.
Mills gives it to Hanson. Hanson up in the air. Hanson to Modglin. Touchdown. That'll stop the clock at what are we?
39 seconds.
39 seconds.
39 seconds. The score is tied. 34-34.
That's why they were running up. That was why
Yeah, they didn't want to give the sneaker boys all that time to come back.
What happened last
34 to 34.
Primetime.
39 seconds left.
Oh, yeah. I gotta get you one of those little microphones that Lisa had. Does she still have it?
Oh, I don't care.
Yeah, correct. This is just an extra point, so no clock running. Mill under pressure gets it to
Got one.
intended for Modglin, complete to Book. Good for the 1 point conversion.
39 seconds. Falcons are up by 1. 39 seconds.
39 seconds running on a stopped clock. Hawaiian Falcons up 35-34. They've got to hold it here. Sneaker Boy's going to come at them with everything they got. Falcons defense has to hold here. Finds Bradley on the far right as he breaks open. Long pass, complete for 32 yards. Calvin to Bradley, 32 yards. And a big first down in only 7 seconds here. Now the Sneaker Boys in a similar position. Alvin trying to find an opening, but everyone's in a line. Incomplete.
20 seconds, bro.
Intended for Chase Callahan. Incomplete. 22 seconds.
Believe. Don't fall.
Yeah, it's second.
Yes.
Galvin, quick handoff to Bradley. Bradley turning upfield, avoids Modlin's grab, avoids another one, makes it into the end zone. Clock stops.
You'll have 13 seconds to do something. I've seen less. I've seen it done with 8 seconds.
And I believe the issue there was that the offensive player was saying he set a pick, but you're not supposed to move to set a pick. But I think the refs were saying was he didn't move after the ball was already caught, so it was not a effective. Not sure. Either way, no call on it. Launches it. That's over the top in the back. Oh, I apologize. That was a touchdown for the Sneaker Boys previously. Sneaker Boys scoring from 38 seconds down to 13. Hawaiian Falcons down by 5, now with only 13 seconds to come back. Sneaker Boys now relying on their defense.
Seconds. 13.
Davey Leroy zipper in the midfield. Looking like he's going to rush. Hawaiian Falcons out there with their lucky pink ball. About to toss that Easter egg downfield. Modlin snaps it to Mills. Mills over to Hansen. Hansen just freaking dumps it deep. Good Booker. Excellent defense by Shad Lewis. Gets his hand right where it needs to be. That was a beautiful pass, beautiful route, beautiful defense. That was just a good play overall. Modlin to Hansen. Hansen taking over. Apparently, he's just going for a bomb. Just throws it.
It's game.
That's game. Down. That's down. That's game. Game over. Sneaker Boys ends at 40-35. What a game. Back and forth. Exciting till the end. Thanks for joining us. This has been South City Classic. Until next time.